The Peer Wellness Center is a recovery community center. It's located in the heart of Boise and offers free peer-led mutual support to anybody seeking recovery from a substance use disorder or mental health disorder.
Peer Wellness Center is a recovery community center that provides an environment where peers can support each other in recovery.
The center was founded in 2015 by Monica Forbes and some of her friends who decided that there needed to be a place within Boise for the recovery community to self-organize and start advocating for recovery and provide services to people most in need.
In this meeting, I didn't really know what I was walking into, but they were talking about the idea of being able to open a recovery community center. And the more they talked about it and how all of the services offered would be free and it would acknowledge all pathways to recovery and using all of these evidence-based practices and philosophies, I got so excited. I was like, what can I do to help? And next thing you know, I was chairing the committee meeting, and when Peer Wellness Center Incorporated, I became the de facto president of the executive board. And when we finally got to that reality of we're going to open the doors, the board asked me if I would temporarily be the executive director and help get it going. I thought, sure, I'll do that for 3 to 4 months or something. That was 4 years ago. And not only did we open and grow very, very quickly, but I also had the opportunity the next year to add 2 more centers in Idaho. And the following year we added a 3rd center, and last year added a 4th.
When there's no power differential here, you're not going to find somebody who's going to tell you what your recovery should look like or what you need to do to recover. You'll find people who can share their experience with you, people who can help you define what you want your recovery to look like and help you access the resources that you need to accomplish your own goals.
There's nothing to be afraid of. There's no judgments here. There's no cops here. We're just here to help with the recovery, and we're not here to turn you in. We're not here to point our finger at you. We're just here to help you get through to have a better life.
We're a family here, and we will bring you into our family and give you the support that you need that no one else will.
I don't think I would have been this far in my recovery if I hadn't had this place to go to.
You start to realize that the magic isn't in what the staff do. It's not that we have some amazing skill set or we're miracle workers with a magic wand that fixes people's lives. That's not what we are. What we are is a safe place where people can find purpose and connection. And that's a magic all its own. It's indescribable to explain. I had someone refer to it as cheers without the beer, but I don't know if that's appropriate or not. But I do think that really it's just who we are, and that we're here allows people to connect with each other and support each other, to discover skills and attributes that they may or may not have known they had, and to develop them and to share them with other people, and they're sharing them with each other in a powerful way. So that's, I think, our main purpose is just to be that positive, welcoming, supportive environment.
Oh, I don't think that anyone really recovers on their own. I think recovery really is always a function of community. Addiction can be incredibly isolating. I know in my own story, the farther I descended into my addiction, the more isolated I was from the people who loved me most, and it was not possible for me to recover until I had the support of people who understood what I was going through, who cared about the outcome, and were able to lift me up when I wasn't able to stand on my own 2 feet.
Well, you can't do it on your own. That's a fact. I've tried and it doesn't work. I've tried many, many times. It never worked. Doing it here, I have someone that's been through the same thing as me, that understands what it's like to have cravings, what it's like to try to do this, just live life on life's terms, and it's difficult. And so you need a mentor or someone to talk to about it. It really helps.
I would say from experience, I've tried to do it myself, and I have a hard time asking for help. And it took that step to actually ask for me to receive any help that I could get. I've tried myself and failed multiple times, but it's that asking for help from another addict, another alcoholic, and we've been through that, down that road, and we know what to do and how to help you overcome that step and overcome that fear. And it is a big step for someone to do so, but once you do, you'll feel liberated.
We know that people generally cannot be successful in their recovery by alone. That's why we have the support groups. We also, other reasons that we have the support groups is to for people to come in and socialize, meet new people, to help keep them from isolating as much, and maybe they'll even learn something in the process.
We of course host over 200 mutual aid support groups every single month, and in a wide variety, honoring the multiple pathways to recovery. We can connect people to existing resources in the community. We give out hygiene bags to people who are just coming out of an institution. We can help you find employment. We have a computer lab that anyone is welcome to use. We have a resource library. We have books you can check out. We always have a hot cup of coffee and someone to sit down and talk to.
Yeah, definitely come here. People are really friendly. You can have a place to just relax, drink some coffee, meet some good people in recovery. Well, they have a computer with internet that I've seen people be able to do their resumes. They always have snacks and coffee. They have a meditation room if you just need to relax and unwind, and also a lot of meetings.
Well, they could expect to be greeted warmly. They can expect to be met where they are. They can expect that they're going to find an environment where we're not judging them in any way, where people with shared experience can help them navigate a system that's sometimes complicated, help them connect with resources that they may need in order to support their own recovery, people who can coach them and mentor them, and people who care about the outcome that they get in their own lives.
I know we provide trainings for Narcan to help people who have overdosed to come back from that. I know that for me, what I'm doing is we're organizing a 5K marathon called Strides Against Stigma to help better educate the community and raise awareness that we are good people and we're trying to better our lives and to get rid of the stigma that people have against addicts and alcoholics. So just show that we are actually good people and trying to better our lives and better the community as well.
Well, we have a number of support groups for people who are in recovery. We have a DBSA group, that's a depression and bipolar support alliance group. We have a trauma group. We have an art therapy workshop where people can just come in and see how creative they are, use the imagination, and draw whatever they want to.
So I've seen people grow in the ways that they can ask for help now when they couldn't before, and we can just be there for them.
Recovery is supported by peers and allies.
Recovery is self-directed and empowering.
Recovery emerges from hope and gratitude.
Recovery involves a personal recognition of the need for change and transformation.
Recovery involves a process of healing and self-redefinition.
Recovery involves addressing discrimination and transcending shame and stigma.
Recovery involves rejoining and rebuilding a life in the community.